to share with you one of the craziest incidences, and then from those we will conclude something really interesting. There is this case study done on a salesman. So based on the true story, and then there was a case study done, and then when they published it, so many people, so many companies contacted those researchers and said, we have same employees in our company. This is crazy. We can so relate to this. I want to really share it with you guys. Something really shocking. Salesman is programmed to attract certain kind of money every single year. That salesman does the revenue of $1 million every year. At the end of every year, the revenue is the same. 1 million, 1 million, 1 million. Okay. Once the salesman attends a seminar and some conferences and gets really motivated and said, you know what, I'm going to increase my target. I'm going to do more sales. And he gets really excited and motivated. And then he does, $250,000 just in a week, over a weekend. And he is so excited because now projecting that till the end of the year, it's going to be almost double than his target. And then all of a sudden, as he hit 1 million, he starts to fall a bit sick. His nervous system almost like changes his behavior without him even realizing, like subconsciously. And he just slow down. And by the end of the year, he has 1 million. So when that study was published, a lot of companies contacted them and said, this is what happens to our employees. And we don't understand why. We don't understand why it happens. Like, we tell them all the strategies, we tell them all the tactics, we tell them to do things, and then it was overexpended. If you look at like big corporates, they have budgets, right? They mostly increase their budgets by 5%, 10%. Why don't they increase their revenues by like 100% or 200 or 300%? The reason being because human behavior is very predictable, and we are very much programmed to do certain level of behavior every single year. That's why big corporates can even predict the number of flights, the number of hotel reservations they need to do, or the number of travel, like all of that, right? And I would love for you to pay attention here. This is the key, right? That we all have an energetic set point to attract certain amount of money, right? And that is programmed into us. This is our energetic set point. This is almost like this is where our mind shoots at. So what we try to do is sometimes we want to attract more money. So there are two ways people do it, and there are two ways I see over and over again. One is we are told to visualize or affirm, right? And when we visualize and we affirm, a lot of times we are reminded that we haven't got a lot of money. We are reminded that the thing we are visualizing and affirming is not true. And then we start to feel opposite. We start to feel lack. We start to feel like we are saying, I am so rich and abundant. And the conscious mind is like, no, you're not. Look at your bank account. What are you talking about? Can you stop dreaming? And then we feel more lack. So actually, sometimes money leaves because our frequency goes even lower. Because when we try to do these things, it's reminding us, this is not true. This is a lie. This is a lie. So it's like body detects the lie, right? The other thing, what happens is that a lot of people say, you know what? I'm just going to take action and hustle, and I'm going to just find a different way of earning money, and I'm going to just figure this out. And when we change our vehicle, we still end up attracting the same amount of money, because all we have done is we have changed the vehicle. We haven't changed the energetic set point. So results are created within, right? First, we change the energetic attraction point, and our energetic, the way psychology explains it is that this is something where our mind shoots at. So our mind is programmed to shoot at a certain amount of money, and it will always shoot at that amount of money. Okay, so if we want to attract more money, we have to increase that shooting point, right? We have to increase that target for the mind. We have to increase the address in the GPS. Otherwise, when we change the vehicle, we haven't changed the program, so it's going to shoot at the same target, right? So the program that I'm offering, Wealth Fountain, what we are doing in this program is we are going deeper and increasing our energetic set point with money. When we do that, whatever strategy we take, whatever thing we do, whatever our how is, it's gonna give us that result. right? So instead of saying, okay, I'm going to just change the vehicle, I'm going to hustle, I'm just going to spend 16 hours a day, but still not changing the program, we are changing the program, and then whatever you do, it's going to match and you're going to receive that. Okay, so this is what we're doing in Wealth Fountain, and I have struggled with this for years and years when I was visualizing, when I was affirming, and it didn't really work. And I remember Bob Proctor said it one day that money is a game, and it's such a simple game. If you understand the rules, you can love the game, right? And what I discovered for myself is that earning money is a skill. When you practice that skill by increasing your energetic point, you can just practice that skill and make yourself open to receive more, right? And one of the things which always stood against like understanding this concept is that if it's just about energetic point, then I don't know how to attract more money. I don't know the way. But the key to understand is that once you have implanted a new energetic set point, once you have changed the program, you will be subconsciously on autopilot guided to do things differently. You will start to see more opportunities, because the opportunities which currently exist on a higher financial return than your energetic set point, your mind just ignores them because that doesn't align with that energetic point. So you don't even get to see those things. They're right in front of you, but it's like mind just filters out. There is a system called reticular activation system. It just filters out the whole thing. You can't even see it. So what we want to do is, I really ask myself this question, that there are so many money programs out there, there's so many people who are teaching this, but how do we nail this down in such a way that we can really embody this information, that we can live by this information instead of just knowing it? Because you can know a lot of things, but until you live by it, our results don't change. So I realized that what if I take you through every step by step, like 1 + 1 = 2, like easily understandable, simple step. Not only I take you through it, but I do it with you. So I do it while we are doing it all together. And when we are all doing it together, then it's like we are working out together, we are in the gym together, we are doing all this embodiment work together, and it will be so powerful. Right? So that's when I decided that let's do it together. Let me not even show you how to do it. Let's do it together. And that's what we are creating in Wealth Fountain. And then the next question is, how can I make this so accessible for everyone that if you have a desire, you can do it? And this is what we did. So it's $111 per month. That is it. It's $111 per month, 111. You can cancel anytime. There is no minimum commitment. You can cancel anytime. And what we'll really do is we will go step by step to learn the skill of earning money. Earning money is a skill. No matter who you are, what background you have, what age you have, whatever it is, anybody can learn the skill. Once we learn the skill, money responds to our frequency. And then it's the most interesting game on the planet. Then it's so much fun. So I would love to do it with you. It'll be so much fun. Let's do this together. Imagine like we're sitting in a big room. That's what we're doing, and we're doing it together. Not that I'm telling you and then you're going there and you're thinking, I don't understand. We are doing everything together. So it will be so simple. If you understand 1 + 1 = 2, if you can read and write, you can do it. It's a skill. Anybody can crack it, no matter what the situation is. Sometimes you feel like, oh, I'm too old for this, I'm too young for this, I need this. We all have got access to all the frequencies. All the wealth is available to us, so we can crack it together. So I would love to do it with you. I would love for us to rise in consciousness and really not be anymore available for any kind of lack, because lack never existed. It was a idea that was planted in our minds, and then it manifested in the physical. It never existed. It's not true. It's an illusion. So let's live in the truest abundance.